keep hearing about how you bulked up, added so much weight. How do you do it?
Rudy Wade and the strength staff do an awesome job in giving us winter conditioning and along in the summer too. So all the tight ends and just around the team, we've all had a chance to bulk up and really just increase our strength.
Did you do anything special or unique? Just load up on food?
Yeah, a lot of food, eating myself sick, but just being consistent with it, going in every day.
What were you eating?
I'll have my dinner after workouts here around 5:30, and then I go home in a couple hours, have second dinner. Then I have to get a big meal and a 1,000-calorie shake before I go to bed.
How many meals a day?
You try to space it out, get one every 3 hours, and still count for the 8 hours of sleep.
It's gotta be kind of fun, right?
People think it'd be fun, but after a while you get sick of it. But I'd rather eat too much than not be able to eat anything.
Do you have a calorie count you wanted to? I guess you had to hit every day.
I tried that in the past. I really didn't try to do that this time. Just constantly eating food was my goal.
We're not talking, excuse me, donuts here, right? I mean, this
No.
is high quality food. Can you give some examples of things that are helping in this way?
Oh yeah, Jack's Pizzas, just your typical college food. I mean, whatever fits the budget.
Coach, with Allen gone and he maybe playing more outside, how much of the challenge maybe you and Dylan to be able to at times play that slot receiver or that Hakeem spot?
Dylan, Charlie, and I have worked a lot with the receiving coaches this offseason of getting our route running down, and we've taken a lot of strides, I believe, and it's really exciting that hopefully all three of us will get the opportunity to fill that gap that the great seniors last year left behind.
How important was it for you to be able to bulk up and add that weight?
Playing last year, I feel like I struggled at times on the line or out in space where I wasn't physically quite as matched up with people, but it's more confidence than anything, and whenever I may be in a position to lead block or block a screen out on the outside, just more force that I'll be able to have behind me.
Do you feel more confident right now? I mean, I think you've gotten 2 practices in so far. Can you feel a difference so far?
Today's the first day we put the pads on, so it's really hard to tell. It's like anything else, you'll have to adjust to it and work on it.
Are you at the weight you want to be at, or do you just want to add more pounds?
I'd just love to develop more strength and gain more weight as I go on, but finding a weight that I'm comfortable playing at and running at is I'm good for that right now, more in the summer probably.
Leading up to the Liberty Bowl, you said you didn't expect a lot of targets last year because you expect him to throw to Lazard. How much has your pass game developed behind the scenes, and what are your expectations now with some competition?
Right, there's a lot of targets that are left out in the open now with Lazard missing, so not even myself personally, but the tight ends, there's a ton of competition in there right now for guys who can go up and get that thing and win one-on-one matchups on the outside, as well as being able to block well, so that's a goal that all of us really take seriously.
Is it tough during those first couple of seasons? I know Coach Koa said nobody complained, you guys just realized that's kind of how it went, but I mean, what's your guys' mindset knowing, hey, the opportunities are going to be limited?
I think just we have a bunch of unselfish guys in the room. At other places it might be an issue because they want theirs and they're not really concerned about the team as a whole, but we're really blessed in having some great guys in the room, so it is really good for the competition between us players in there, so hopefully by the end of the spring we can all increase our level.
What kind of matchup problem can you guys all collectively create for the defense if you're going up against the DB or a middle linebacker or something like that?
Well, if you take someone like Dylan Sainer into consideration, he's about 275, and he can line up right next to the quarterback and lead block and make a hole for Dave, or he could slip right past that linebacker and just run right down the seam and catch a ball, run 40 yards in for the touchdown. So that's something we all are striving for, or being able to have that type of adversity. Sorry, not adversity.
Versatility.
Versatility, thank you.
How much did it help you, though, to be able to hone your technique blocking, and to develop solid skills there while these opportunities present themselves more now?
When you're undersized, you really have to rely on technique more than anything else. So footwork drills, that's something that we did a lot last year, and that's something that was one of my strengths. So having more force behind it, you can get more vertical push with things and just feel more in control of your body and the guy you're blocking.
Does the spring feel different now that you've got some games under your belt?
The spring? So this would be my second spring. Yeah, it will, because the looks you get in the spring aren't the same that you're going to get in a game, and it's a really different atmosphere preparing for a game week by week, and just battling your own team and battling the other guys in your room for a spot. So that is a change.